What's up, guys? It's another episode of After Hours with John Adrian. It's currently 11:45 p.m. We just got out of work. Well, we changed a little bit, but how's your day going?
Oh, it's pretty much done with. 11:45.
Fuck that.
Pretty
gotta
good.
go in the morning.
Yeah, I closed today, and then I open tomorrow. But
I close today, but my day off tomorrow, so my girls can come on. But
you're like, oh shit, we're doing video now. I can't do that.
What was it? No, one thing I'm talking about is like graduation season is pretty much here. Well, it's already kind of just passed right now. Like a lot of people just graduated. Your girlfriend just graduated right now, like a few days ago.
It was actually yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
And it was a busy day yesterday. It was busy. How my day was, to start it off, was I worked. I got out at 2:30, and the graduation, she had told me, oh, by the way, graduation's going to be at 3. And I got out of work like at 2:30, 2:15, 2:30, around there. And I was like, all right, 3 o'clock. I was like, damn, I'm already like time crunch, you know? Fucking pretty much 30 minutes to get there, bro. Yeah. Not only that, but like,
get ready and that shit too.
It was at the Citizens Bank Arena in Ontario.
Fuck.
You know how packed it gets there?
I've never been there.
It's an arena. Like, it gets fucking packed.
Did it get packed? Like,
it got pretty packed, yeah. And I was, so I got out of work and I got home. But before I went to work, my brother had told me, oh, by the way, today we're doing something for my mom because it's her birthday in a couple days. But he wanted to do it today because it lands on a weekday. And he didn't want to do it on the weekday, you know. He wanted to do it on the weekend, which was a Sunday yesterday.
But the same day as your girlfriend's
graduation. And my brother's like, we're doing something for the food. I would have
waited until like next Saturday. Because I mean, I feel like there's too much things juggling in one day.
Yeah, but he didn't know that I was going to the thing because I didn't say anything. He thought it was just going to be that. So I kind of fucked up on my side, not letting him know. But we made it work. It was a little like stressful for me, but I made it work. Anyways, back to the thing. Just so I told you that. You know, we were having the food thing, and my brother said, make sure to be here because we're having that. And I was like, for sure, I'll be here. But I had in mind, like, I'm going to the graduation. Mm-hmm. I got to fucking, like, sort shit around, yeah. And so I got home. I showered really quick. I got dressed. I ran down to get, like, the little gift things, graduation gifts.
You didn't even have that?
No, bro. I was, like, fucking...
I was stupid.
I was just stupid. I just didn't plan it out. I was trying to make an excuse, like.
You're retarded.
But
oh, that shit sold out.
No, it was just pricey, bro. Like I got a little gift basket. It had a bear and had a couple candies on it. It's about this big. Like, how tall would you say?
That's pretty big.
Like 2 feet, 3. No, not even 2 feet.
Right.
Like a foot and a half. Yeah, it's pretty tall, and that was like almost $30. But the thing they do is they raise the price because they know they know like, okay, people are graduating, it's graduating time, like, or okay, they know it's Valentine's, I gotta fucking raise those flowers up, bro. Yeah, exactly. And so I ran down there real quick. It was probably already 3 something, and no, it was about to be 3. It was about to be 3, and so I got in my car. I fucking just drove fucking fast. I probably. I want to get arrested, but
like it was like what,
I ran a couple lights, bro. Because I took the surface streets. I took the surface streets because I didn't even want to risk getting on the freeway and there being traffic. You know, I didn't even want to risk that because it's traffic hour, 3 o'clock. Like I was like, I'm not about to go there, so I was just fucking surface streets the whole way down, and I typed it in because I didn't know exactly where I was at, so I typed it in on Google, and when I got there, I was like, fuck, I'm here. You know, like just relieved. Drive up, $10, and I didn't have any cash.
What do you mean $10 to get in?
For the parking? Yeah. And no one told me. Like Stephanie swears up and down that she told me, but she didn't tell me. No one told me anything. No one told me, oh, remember to bring $10 because you know you have to pay for parking.
Well, I mean, if it's an arena like that, then yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And I was already late to begin with, so I was just like, fuck. And I was just looking around, the place for parking, free parking, but everything was red zone. Everything was red zone.
But well, because it's like that's not arena, bro. They have concerts and shit.
Yeah, and so I typed it in. I was like, fuck. So I typed in the closest ATM 5 miles away, 4 point something miles away.
You're fucking with me.
4 point something miles away, and I was like, well, fuck it. Fucking ran down there. I missed my turn. I missed my exit, and I had to circle all the way around, circle all the way back. And
what time did you get to the ceremony?
Not that late, but pretty late. Keep in mind the ceremony started at 3. I got there like sitting down probably 4:20, 4:10 around there. That's what we said, 4:20. When I looked at it, I was like,
did you miss like her like
no, but she messaged me. She's like, because I got a message from her and I checked really quick and I thought it said just finished getting something like my diploma or something like that. I was like, fuck no. And I just took it out like $20 from the ATM and I was like, no. But then when I got there, it said just finished introductions or something like that. Like they just finished with like the, what do you call that? The speech that they give.
Yeah. No, honestly, that's only part of graduation. I was about to fall asleep on my graduation speech. Yeah. I mean, well, I didn't give a fucking speech, but like the valedictorians, like the fucking
there you go, the valedictorians. Yeah.
And literally, bro, I was dead ass about to fall asleep. Like it was that fucking boring. Like I expect because I mean, walking there was fun. Like with the camp began, I was like, oh shit.
You remember perfect of what happened?
Yeah, I remember that shit. Bro, it was like probably one of the most important days of my life.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. But it was the most memorable. And I won we graduated at Cal. I went to Indian Springs, but we graduated at Cal State.
Yeah.
And bro, I felt like a fucking celebrity, dog. Like those little tunnels, then like every shit.
It did feel like that. I felt like a fucking athlete. Like I didn't even score anything yet.
Like it just fucking lit. But like I was so fucking excited, bro. Pumped, like sitting with my best homie and everything. Yeah. But like 40 minutes into like your fucking speech, so I'm like, kill me, though. Just give my fucking shit, bro. Just give it to me. And then, it was crazy because I thought I was gonna cry.
Yeah. You were gonna cry?
I thought I was gonna cry.
Why?
Cause like high school was like mainly senior year. It was really memorable for me because like so much memories happened. I met like a lot of cool people like that year. It was just hands down the best year. So I'm like, fuck, man. Like just when shit started getting good, like it has to end.
That's with anything.
Huh?
That's with anything, really.
Yeah. So
honestly.
I didn't want to end, but so I'm thinking like, nah, I'm about to cry, this and that, and so they're like, all right, turn like your tassels from like left to right, some shit like you guys graduated.
I never got what the fuck that means.
I never got it.
I never got what
undergrad to grad. I don't know, but like I thought I was gonna cry. Right? I thought I was about to be.
Did you throw your hat? Your cap out? Your cap?
No, fuck no.
I fucking launched mine, bro.
You launched
I think
your
I
shit?
hit someone because after they say okay, graduating class, and then they say the year and then I was like probably the first one. I just fucking chucked that thing. I didn't throw it up. I fucking chucked it.
Who?
I don't know.
I
feel like I was probably aiming for him. I don't know who I was aiming for. Most people fucking throw it up like that in the movies.
So did you walk away with no hat?
I walked away with no hat. I don't give a fuck. I was ready to get out of there.
I gave a fuck, bro. I wanted to keep my shit.
I like the fact that I could say I graduated. You know, my mom was there. Everyone was there.
They're like, where's the proof at?
Like,
where's your hat?
The proof? I even threw my diploma too.
Fucking the janitor got that shit, bro.
Fucking put that shit on.
The job I got that shit. I graduated, but like I didn't cry, and so I looked around, bro, and I literally looked at my friend and we're like, are we gonna cry? And we're like, fuck no, like this shit, like it wasn't as much as I thought it was. But I looked around, bro, like all like these bitches were like sobbing, like
they were like, sobbing, crying, big time.
I didn't see anyone. And I was like, bitch, y'all weren't even that cool friends, like
you're about to see her tomorrow.
I know,
or like even the whole vacation shit. Everyone
or like
crying.
we didn't talk to her in class. Why are you hugging her, giving like crying and shit? Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but were you on time your graduation?
Like, did I get there? Like, signed in? Yeah.
Bro, I was again. I feel like I'm fucking like cursed with graduations because I was late to this one. I was late to my own graduation. I got there 20 minutes before, and I was like, oh, I'm straight, you know, before we even walked in, and then they were letting everyone in, and they were like ID, and I was like, okay. I was like, fuck, I don't have my ID, and they're like, well, I can't let you in. And I was just like, oh my god, no way. And my mom already, I think she went inside. She went like to go find a seat. And I was like, fuck. So I called her. I was like, where are you? And I don't remember what she said. I don't remember if she said she's walking inside or she's already inside. And I was like, I don't have my ID. And she's like, I told you to grab your ID on the way out. And I was like, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And so we came out. She was fucking speeding, bro. Just trying to get home.
You drove home to get your shit?
We both did. I ran inside, I grabbed it, and I ran back. It wasn't even fun no
more, huh?
It was just fucking stressful, man.
Yeah, that's why.
And then I ran back. I was all sweaty, man. And then I showed the ID, this and that. They fucking, like you know, the thing. They checked if I didn't have anything, any fucking bombs or whatever. Bombs. And ran inside. I was the last one to walk in, and I sat down. I was still able to sit with my friends. That's what was cool about it. And I was just like, fuck. I was all sweaty and shit. Everyone looked all perfect, and I was over here fucking.
They turn the AC up.
Turn the fucking AC up, man. I didn't even have my fucking gown on anymore.
Bro, what type of person were you in high school?
What type of person was I? I was. Make up a lie. I was fucking best, bro. I was fucking best.
Probably kid at school.
No one fucking knew me.
Like I fucked all the hoes and shit.
No, I was. It changed a little. Like, there was a point to where I wasn't talking to anyone at all. That was probably senior year, the beginning of senior year. I wasn't talking to anyone. Like, pretty much all of senior year, I wasn't really talking to anyone. But before that, I was like, it was pretty cool. I knew a couple people from like every clique. You know, I knew people. I knew the art people. I knew the sports people. I knew the potheads. Those were probably my best friends. And then I knew the skaters. And then I knew the ones that just loved to do the homework. They were all cool though. I liked them all.
So you hanged out a little bit everybody?
I think that was a little bit everybody. I tried not to stick into one individual thing because I just didn't really want to.
I went through phases too, I guess. Like when my freshman year, I was just all about like I was all about Call of Duty, bro. I was a fucking gamer. Like I was all about Call of Duty. And I started getting into like anime like in freshman year. But like
then I lost all my friends.
Huh?
Then I lost all my friends.
No, that was in the sophomore year. I went to a different school, and I don't know. Sophomore year was low-key a blur, bro. I remember like just
the year that was a blur for me was probably sophomore year. Also,
it was a blur. I remember junior being boring as shit, bro.
Junior was like that mid, like I just want to be a fucking senior already. It was that, like, I just want to be a senior.
Senior is where shit got interesting because that's where I got into like the whole party scene. Like I met a few people.
Yeah, me too. And then senior, like towards the end of senior year.
No, the beginning.
For me, it was the end of senior.
It was kind of like
the beginning.
It was kind of a little beginning, a level, like probably 25% to senior year.
Yeah.
Like that's where I met new people and like I got into the party scene. Like I would like sleep over and really I'm like blacked out somewhere. Like
you were sleeping over.
Yeah, I think I never lied, bro. I mean like I slept over their house, but I just got to their house like at 5 a.m. Like, but it was really cool. And,
wait, whose did you sleep over?
Who's what?
Like, what do you mean you slept over? Like at the party or someone's house?
Someone's house.
Specific?
Yeah, like I would be with my friends and I would go with them. Like they would pick me up.
And you would leave with someone else.
No, like they would pick me up and like we would like okay, we're gonna go to his house. But like little, I had like a whole fucking like dope ass outfit on my fucking backpack.
Yeah.
Like bro, like we just changed that's how we went to the party, and like it was just a crazy year, bro. I mean, just like, it was just really a partier, bro. Like it was the first like year like I tried like I don't want to say drugs, but like, I tried shit, and then I just met dope people, bro. And it's just senior hands down was just the
You're
best.
Like then I went to rehab.
Bro,
then I had to turn my life around. Then I lost my job.
Bro, can you imagine? In all of high school, bro. I mean, like I've gotten news, like I've gotten like plenty of like news, like in high school, like from just classmates or just like people outside of school. But can you imagine? Like, can you be? You probably can't believe this shit. Like,
what?
Like I never fucked, bro, in high school. Like most people, they like get wrecked, bro. Like they get trained on or like.
So you didn't lose your virginity in high school?
No, I didn't lose it after.
No.
Oh, I lost it out of school, but I didn't lose it in high school.
So you were graduated?
College. I was already in college when I lost that shit.
Freshman? Freshman year.
Yeah, right? Freshman year, first semester.
Like first day.
First semester, bro. Yeah,
first hour.
Bro, at the school. But anyway, freshman. Well,
you're like. Then I got kicked out.
Yeah, that was one of my fears. I'll get to that right now. But like, okay, high school. Like, I've been offered like girls like, hey, like you trying to do some shit, this and that.
In high school.
And, yeah. Cause like, bro, I'll be like sexting with them, like I'll have nudes and shit, but like I never went like for, you know what I mean? Like once I got I was satisfied, like that was it. Like I just jacked, like okay, you got in my mind already. And
she's like, do you want to sleep with me?
Yeah, like oh shit, well Call of Duty's right there.
Just send me nudes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to sleep with you.
I was like a little bitch, bro. Like I guess I was like a bitch. Like girls, like they would offer like throw the pussy at me, but like I just never took it, bro. Like I just like
you're like Call of Duty first.
Yeah, like bro, like. I just wasn't into it. Like I don't know if I was just scared. I think I was scared a little, cause like
scared or nervous. Cause that mean so you were a virgin when they were doing that.
I wasn't scared of pussy, but I mean I was nervous. Like am I gonna perform well and shit like that? You know what I mean?
Perform.
Yeah, cause like bro, like man, like I'm very like Well, a lot of people had sex with her, bro. They didn't know I was a virgin. I'm like, yeah, I've been around this and that.
You act like you know everything.
Yeah,
you're like,
I've
been around with who?
Like, yeah, like, I don't want to put them out like that.
You're like, they go to the other school.
Yeah, they
you
go
don't
to the
know
other school. Like, I make up a lot. Oh, I used to live at Redland, so they live there. But like,
they're like, I went there.
Oh, shit.
Who is it? You're like, I was only there for like a week, man.
But that was it. So I never continued. Mainly, I was just more into like having fun, bro. Honestly, I was just more having fun. Like, I feel like I didn't need that to have fun, but like, I've done things like I missed like a few girls like in high school, like at parties, of course. But like, take it all the way, like, nah, no, not really. I think the most I ever did in high school was, I think it was sick on titties.
That's the most.
That was the most. That was it.
That's crazy.
Okay. So like getting to losing my virginity.
Please, the main course.
So, it was my first semester at college, and then this one girl I used to go to high school with. She hit me up on Snapchat, and we were just talking, right? And so, I don't know. She was like this, but she was like a freak.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh shit, I'm a like professional.
Wait, so did she act like a sweetheart and this and that, or was she like? Yeah. Or did she act shy and?
She kind of just to herself, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I won't say she was shy, but like if you talk to her, she'll talk back. She just want to talk to you first. And but like I guess like in college she showed like her true colors, bro. And then so she was a freak, and I was like, shit, I'm a professional sexer, bro. Like I can get this done. Like, I'm trying to get some nudes, and like, of course I got nudes and everything, but like one day it was like 6 p.m. She had a class, and I was in the library doing my assignments. And so she pretty much said, "Are you down right now?" She pretty much said, she put me on the spot. She's like, "We're both here right now. We're both here at the school. Like, are you down? Like, do something real quick."
What time was that at?
It was like 6 p.m.
In the morning.
No,
in the morning. I mean, the fuck. I don't even know my time. I'm so fucking lost in the story in the fucking morning.
And so I was like, I don't want to be like a bitch, bro. I just didn't want to be like a bitch. And then
don't they have school like campus like security?
They
have police. They don't even have campus security. They have police.
But I mean, like, since everybody kind of grown, they expect everybody to act right.
Yeah.
For the most part, we do. But I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm down. Like, I was nervous, bro.
She's like, okay, meet me here.
And so
West Wing. Some shit like that.
She was like, okay, I'm on my break, because she had like a long ass class and she had like a 15-minute break.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, meet me here right now as soon as I get outside of my class. And I was like, okay. So I walked through the class.
And you were gonna lose your virginity then?
Yeah. I had no experience, bro.
You fucking booked it down there.
Yeah.
I bet I
was scared, bro. I was thinking about making up a lie like to get out of it, but I was like, fuck it, I guess. So I went and waited for like 5 minutes. She got out there, and I was like, oh hi, how are you? Y'all see the small talk, right? Just like, oh hi, how you been? Like this, and just talk. She showed up. I was like, hi, and she goes, follow me, and I'm like, okay. And she was walking fast, like like casual, and I'm like. And my heart's fucking racing, bro. Like, I'm like,
you're like, hi,
bro,
hi.
Like, this shit really
you're like,
happen? Like,
hi, my name's John. How are you? She's like, cut the shit.
Yeah, pretty this much, way. Bro. Like, and so I was like, fuck.
I don't have time. I have 15 minutes.
I was like, okay, and so I followed her. We went like to like the second or third floor of the school, and then it was like a boy and girl bathrooms, and she was like, wait right here, and I was like, okay. So she went to the girl bathroom, and she was like, nobody's in there. So I just go in, bro. And then
but can anyone just walk in?
That's, yeah. But we went to like the fucking like handicap stall. Well, there were all stalls in there. And then it was like my first time in the girl bathroom, bro, since I was like fucking 4. But like, I was like, fuck, like, where the urinals at?
You're more interested in the restroom?
I know.
I don't think this is right.
Weird, bro. Just like a bunch of stalls. So I went to a stall, and then like, it was, I want to say awkward, but it was just weird. Cause like she closed like the door, and then we just literally looked at each other and we were just like.
So now what?
Yeah, kinda. It was awkward. Since I'm the guy, I had to make like the move.
She's like, "What the fuck you doing?"
So like, I don't get the full details, but we just started off.
But who started it?
Well, I had to start robbing the guy, like I had to. And I was like, she's gonna be like.
You should have been like, you look like you had a bunch of balls. Show me now. Like you telling me, wait here, come here, like, not doing shit now.
And so I just did it. We just did, and then, but like honestly, like, you expect like, first time like, oh, it's the shit, bro. You know what I mean? It was weird. It was.
And that was losing your virginity.
It was lit, but it was weird. Like it's lit where I lost it. You feel me? Like how many people say like, oh yeah, I lost my shit in the fucking school, bro, in the school bathroom, like. It sounds ratchet, but it sounds lit. Yeah, at least for a guy.
It's that's also looking at a different perspective.
Girl,
how you said, if it's a guy or if it's a girl, it'd be like, oh, you're a fucking hoe. If it's a guy, it'd be like, oh shit,
give me a handshake, man, boy, girl. Like, but that was then. It's like we just did it for like a little bit, and then like, and then that was it, bro. Like she had to go back to class.
But what happened after? I feel like that would be the awkwardest shit ever. Like
it was kind of awkward.
So
yeah,
you performed okay.
Yeah,
You're
so
okay.
like, should I get in full detail?
I feel like
the awkward okay, I'm just put the awkward detail. I wasn't really
like, I didn't know where to put it.
I wasn't really into like that, you know what I mean? I kind of just did just like to do it.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't ugly, but she wasn't like she wasn't Kim Kardashian, you feel me?
But do you feel like you should have waited for someone else?
Okay, like, I'll get to that right now. So I just mentally I wasn't into it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got limp. I got like a limp dick right there. Not just right there, but like, you know what I mean? It was going limp. And so the point where like, bro, like...
You're like, you're 15 minutes up?
Yeah, and so she was like... she's like, I just feel like you're not into it. And so I was like, I don't know. I just made up a lie. Like, deep down, I knew I was into it, but I just made up a lie to make her not feel bad. I was like, I just think it's where we're at right now. Like, I'm just too like...
Someone walk in or
I'm too worried, like getting caught. Like, we get kicked out of school for this. And she was like, yeah, you're right. So it was kind of like we didn't even finish. Like I felt to perform in a way, but I just wasn't really into her like that.
Yeah.
And so maybe I was just thinking it was my first time, so I was nervous. Maybe it was like stage fright. I don't know what it was. Yeah, like honestly, there's probably a good chance it was stage fright. And so, then it comes the awkward part. Like we put like the clothes back on, and like she walks out first.
So how was class?
She clothes is clear, walk out, and then just walking back to class, and then that was it, bro.
What do you do though after? Like how you said that was probably the most awkward part, just put it on your clothes. Like just staring at each other like. Did you even know her good? No, right?
No, I know her pretty well. I hung out with her a few times. Like we had mutual friends also, like we hung out in groups. But I mean like
I feel like that the clothes part would be the awkwardest for me.
But yeah, it was just closing, that was awkward, and then like she was like, okay, bye, and I was like, sayonara.
Good luck on the test.
But like yeah, so that was it, bro. And then like it was just it was cool, but it was weird at the same time. But
yeah,
I don't regret it. It was a pretty lit story. But going back to your question, like, do I regret it? Like
would you wait for some? Would you have?
Well, I don't know, because like I don't know, like this is weird because I used to think like that. Like I actually don't know what I still think about. Okay, if I'm gonna buy someone, yeah, you should wait till like someone like at least you care about.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't give a fuck about her. You feel me? Like I didn't give a fuck about her really. I just didn't just do it. And then my friend, he was like, oh, my friend, I guess he waited to like bang a girl he really like maybe he loves her, I don't know. But I had another friend who was like, bro, why do people wait like to lose their virginity to someone special? Like just fucking do it. And I was like, how can you say that? He was like, bro, think about it. At the end of the day, like they want to lose it to someone they love or they're gonna be with forever. Most of the time, bro, they're not gonna last. They're not gonna be with them forever. So like, might as well just fucking get it over with. He's like, in his point of view, it doesn't matter who you fuck. Like, lose your virginity to anybody. And then my other friend who I thought completely opposite, he lost it to her, but of course they didn't even last. They broke up, like probably like a year later maybe. And so doesn't that? Do I regret it? No. But do I think you should wait for someone you kind of really care about? Yeah, because I feel like first sex is always gonna be awkward regardless. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if it's someone you really care about, someone you're more comfortable with, it's gonna be more comfortable overall the experience. Okay,
yeah, because like how you said, some people say you should wait. That is, but some people want it to be perfect. Like it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's not something that's gonna be perfect. It's probably gonna be it's gonna be a mess. You're gonna do it at the time where you're like, I have either a little bit of time, or I'm not really into it right now, or I don't even really like them, or maybe you're just fucking drunk or roofied or whatever the case is. But it's not something that like some people want fucking candles on the side of the bed. Some people want fucking words in the sky and shit like that.
Alright, so how'd you lose your virginity?
Mine's was I feel weird. Mine was like in 8th grade though.
8th grade?
Yeah. 8th grade. 8th grade. Yeah, I think it was 8th grade or
8th grade. Adrian got pussy.
8th grade or beginning of
senior year old.
8th
John
grade.
Didn't get any?
No, I don't know what you were doing in 8th grade.
I don't. What was I doing in 8th grade? Bro, I think I was still watching. I think I was watching Naruto, dog. Like, bro, I
was on the second season.
8th grade. I was just focused on.
It was either 8th grade or it was the beginning of freshman year. I know that for sure. But she was older than me. I think that's
How
why.
older?
She was. I was either 8th grade or she was 2 years older than me. No, she was 3 years older than me. 8, 9, 10. She was either a junior or a senior, one of the two. She was for sure not younger than a senior. She was not.
Like a sophomore, junior.
Yeah, she was not a sophomore or a freshman. She was either a junior or a senior.
Okay.
Yeah, I did, and I was just like, it was okay. Like people say, no, that's the thing I was gonna say. Like some people think it's gonna be awkward and weird, but for me it wasn't awkward.
You were just like ready to go.
I was fucking like, fuck it.
Did you use a condom or not?
Let's do it. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't even think I knew how to use one.
You ever put on for you?
I don't remember. She's like,
bro, isn't it crazy how fucking raw sex is so fucking normal today?
It is, and
I feel like girls get offended when you pull out a condom.
When you want to use a condom.
And I fucking hate that. It makes no damn sense to me at all. I feel like girls are just... let's go back to last episode. Girls are just so attached, bro. I feel like they just don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you're dating and you pull out a condom, they're like, what, you don't love me? This and that? Hypothetically,
you're like,
have a fucking kid, like, you wouldn't want one?
I love you,
like,
but...
What the fuck? I'm trying
I love my check.
Life to live. I love my check. I love my free time. Like, I love my hobbies.
like my life. Yeah, but it was 8th grade, freshman year. Like one of the two.
She was already experienced, huh?
She was experienced for sure. Like, fuck yeah, you just looking at her.
And did it go to normal?
It was, yeah, but it because her dad would work. She was only living with her dad, and
damn, you were piping her and her dad was at home.
No, yeah,
that's so sad.
And he worked graveyard, and so she was like, "Oh, he's not home right now." And we would stay up kind of late, like texting. And she told me he's not home right now. Do you want to come over? And I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know.
You're all innocent.
I was like movies or fucking I don't know.
You're fucking
some shit like that. I was like, it's gonna be something like that. So I was like, yeah, I'll head over right now. Do you want anything to eat? Because I was gonna pass by like a 7-Eleven or something. That used to be there. I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's still there, but it's 7-Eleven. And she was like, no, it's fine. That if anything, I have snacks here. And I was like, oh, okay.
You about to eat me out.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I started walking, and it started like sprinkling or whatever. And so I was going. And then I got there, and I didn't knock on the door because I didn't know if the guy was still there or not there. So I messaged her. I was like, oh, I'm pretty much like at the corner of the block. I didn't want to show myself. I never met the dad though. I didn't really know her like that. And so I told her like, oh, I'm at the end of the block. What do I do? And she's like, oh, he left already. Like, come in. And so I walked up to the door. She opened the door, went inside, and I took off my sweater because it was all wet. And she hung it up. Walked inside. I thought we were gonna go to her room because I've been in her house before.
Yeah.
And I thought she was upstairs, and I was gonna walk upstairs to her, and she's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Are we going to your room?" Like, I thought we were gonna watch movies or some shit, you know. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, we'll just watch it right here." And so I was like, oh, "Okay." And it was downstairs in the living room.
Yeah.
And we sat down on the couch, and then one thing led to another. And yeah.
You just fight?
Yeah, but I didn't feel awkward. Like people. Like they think like
that's weird, bro. So think about it. Like let's say she was a junior.
Yeah, let's say
a junior's fucking a fucking 8th grader.
But I didn't look like a fucking 8th freshman, whatever I was. I didn't look like the age.
If you were an 8th grader, how old did you look? You look like a.
I probably looked like a sophomore or something like that, or a sophomore. Like I didn't look, but I don't even think she knew. Honestly, she never really asked me.
She probably just didn't.
She
didn't ask because she didn't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Or probably because she didn't want to.
No, the age difference. She's like, fuck it, he looks good, I guess, or some shit like that. And yeah, we did. And after, it was just like, I was just like, it felt like a dream. I was like, did this shit really happen? Did I lose it to you? I was like, what? It's weird, bro. Like when you're losing your virginity, you feel like you're thinking about it when it's happening, but then after you're just like, that shit just happened.
Yeah, that's how it was too.
There's no going back. Really I was like,
yeah, honestly, that's what it is. There's no going like, that's it. Like, it's permanent. Done.
Yeah,
like done.
It's like, but then you think about it like, You're getting all excited. Oh shit, I'm not a virgin.
Nah, I wasn't excited, bro. I was just like, that shit just happened. Like, that's it. But you said something that got my attention.
What?
Well, I can't. I was a question. Like, she didn't ask your age, or
No.
because she didn't want to know.
She didn't want to know the age difference, I guess.
She was like, "Fuck it, he looks good." All right, I think I'm getting that, bro.
What are you getting at? I'm lost.
So like, let's say, when does a girl look good to you, bro?
What do you mean? When does a girl look? What do you mean?
Okay, we talked about this a few times.
At age?
Yeah.
What if I look at someone? If they look that age, I'm like, okay, they're good to go.
No, I'm asking. You look at someone, you don't even think about what age. Damn, they look good. Or you're one like, damn, she looks good, but how old is she? Like, can I mess with her? Okay, like think about it. What's the youngest? Like, okay, pretty much it's so. I think it's against the law. If we're adults, pretty much.
Yeah.
We can't date anyone under 18 by law. I believe.
Yeah.
We can't have a relationship with that. But like, what I'm getting at is like, when does it become okay? I guess.
Like for me or legally? Because legally it's always gonna be 18.
Yeah, legally, like, oh, you're 18. Like, if you're 18 enough, okay, you're fine. But I mean, think about it. There's some 18-year-olds that look like fucking like 12-year-olds.
But then again, there are some 12-year-olds that look like
fucking like they develop early.
19 years old, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
But like, have you ever like looked at like some like you don't know their age, but you looked at them and you're like, they look good. I hope they're like.
Where I don't know their age.
Yeah.
Like
they look good, but I hope I'm not being a pedophile.
Yeah, but then I know that they're not that fucking. Or I hope they're not, because like, say if I see someone and I'm like, oh, they look pretty good. In my head, I'm like, they're probably 18 or older, probably 19, 20 years old, and then they take out their fucking elementary school card, and I'm like, okay, that's where I fucking cut it, and I'm like, never mind, I take that shit back.
So you take it back just because of the age difference? Do you take it back because of the age difference, or you take it back because of the law?
Because of both. It's just it's not right. I don't know. Like, I don't want to go to jail. You know?
But you see what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but it's just the thing that it's just how people grow up. Like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go on so.
But isn't it weird how like our parents, at least my parents, well, like my mom.
When you do the math, it's just
like, no, like okay, that's weird. Like my mom, like my dad and my mom, I think there's like a fucking like 8-year age difference.
Yeah, because my mom just turned 40. My dad would be 50 right now.
Isn't that weird?
No, he'd be 56. I think 56.
So this is a 16-year-old,
bro. Think about it. When they're together, they look like fucking perfect age difference. You know, you look at them and you're like, oh, you guys look the same pretty much. You guys don't even look like he doesn't look 16 years older, or she doesn't look this much younger.
It's just crazy. Like when I go out, like, even when I go to work, like there's customers, like there's families and everything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like oh, like that person looks attractive, but like how old? You know what I mean? Like it's just weird. Like I feel like it's kind of like I don't want to say it's a gray area, but I feel like it's like a gray area. Like
you're like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, same time like no, like I feel like it's not right, but same time I'm asking myself, am I not thinking because it's right because I genuinely don't fuck with that age, or because of the law? Because I feel like, okay, let's say there's no law, okay? There's no law. You can get with anybody you want, age, right? I feel like people wouldn't know how to act. I feel like people would be wilding out here. Like, I feel like in public you'll be seeing like 20-something-year-olds with like 16-year-olds.
That would be a weird world to live in, though. And honestly, to say, I think, yeah, it's true. Because
if there was no law about it, I guarantee you'd be seeing a bunch of ages with different ages.
Yeah, because in fucking high school, I had a couple friends, like when I was a sophomore, I was a junior, they were dating fucking 24-year-olds. They were dating, and I'm like, there's fucking 16-year-olds, you know, dating fucking 20-something-year-olds. If you're for that, it's cool, you know, like, okay, you do you. But in the thing of being, like how you said, imagine there were no laws. You'd probably see 40-year-olds with fucking 12-year-olds. You'd probably see this and that. Creepy, and it would be a weird world to live in. But that's what we got implanted in our head.
With the 12-year-old, I know it's like a stretch, but when I say shit like, that's molesting, bro. But at the same time, it just because it's molesting either way. Let's say if I'm 21 and she's 15, that's molesting. I still believe. I think that's considered molesting.
You're 21 and she's 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's molesting,
it is.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be a weird world to live in.
You're like, gonna try it out?
Fuck, I'm not trying that shit.
Fuck no. That's a world to live in. But like I said, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just thinking right here, bro.
It would be something that hopefully never happens. I hope it wouldn't.
So you hope the age law stays?
I hope the age law does stays, and it's just it would be weird, man. Like I said, people will, when you do your maths with your parents, like you said, a 16-year gap. You're like, so you're telling me when you were 2-year-old, you were graduating high school?
Yeah. Or like, isn't it weird? Okay, like not my parents, but their parents. It's I don't know if it was just here in Mexico, but what they would tell me was like, oh, once like a girl turns like fucking 15 or some shit, she gets married to like some like 26-year-old or some shit. Like,
wait, cutting it at this real quick. I remember someone had told me something because I think we were talking about this, what you're talking about. I think we were both talking about this, and someone was there, and they had said, "Well, love doesn't have an age," and I was just like, "Love doesn't have an age, but it couldn't wait."
But it's weird. Okay. I what you said at the end made sense. It could wait, but like I don't know if that's double standard because like if an old person is 40 and he's dating a 55-year-old, we don't really give a fuck, bro.
Oh.
But if that age difference comes back,
bring it back
to the earlier
to
lives,
20,
and 10. That's not right.
Then it'd be fucking weird.
But like, why? Like, why do we cut it at that age? Like, why do we not give a fuck about when they're old, but we give a fuck when they're young? It doesn't seem like double standard.
Because you cross that age limit. You cross the 18-year-old
they're both over 18.
You cross the 18. You cross the 21. You cross the 25. It's like fuck it. There. After you're fucking 18 or 21, you're like.
I think once you're 18, bro,
you do what you want. You know. Like,
but it's because of the law.
Mainly, it's the law. But yeah, they have said that they're like, but love doesn't have a age. Or some shit. Age.
The last part makes sense.
Love shouldn't. No, love doesn't have an age or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, it doesn't, but it can wait, and it should wait if it's that, you know.
You just think about it, bro. Like the love of our lives could be like playing like tetherball in 5th grade.
That's
I don't know thinking about that, but that's insane. Like, it's possible, bro.
Can we play tetherball?
Yeah, like fucking like they're choking on somebody else's dick. We don't fucking know, bro. Like
that would fuck that. Like
what do you mean fuck that?
The whole age thing just has it fucked up now. That's me fucked up. Like that's just crazy.
It's weird to think about, right?
Yeah. But like I said, not to anyone or anything like that. If that's what you're doing, you know, you do you. You do you.
For the record, in high school, if I ever saw like as junior or senior like dating like a fucking like 20-some-year-old, I thought that was just fucking weird, bro. Mainly if it was a girl, because I'd be like. Either way, not like fight. Like, maybe if it was a girl, I'm like, you're fucking. I don't want to say a hoe, but I mean, like, it's just weird. Like,
but growing up around that, like, you get used to it. Like, most of the people, like, of what I think, with girls or with guys, like a girl dating an older man, usually have maybe like issues like dad. Maybe they don't have a dad, or maybe this and that.
I think a lot of so much of daddy issues, bro.
That's pretty much probably what it is. I'm not saying it is, but.
Nah, I'm saying that. Well, I'm not saying.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm saying what the fuck I want to say.
But like, I feel like a lot of girls, like, of course, like dads. It's not rare, bro. No. For like dads, like fucking leave their children and shit. And like, I'm sure my dad wasn't there, but I feel like it impacts girls more, or like at least in a different way, of course. Like, cause I feel like they just need, it's like a missing void. You feel me? It's the same with guys. I'm not trying to be double standard. Like, I feel like with both gender, it's a missing void. Like. Oh, but my dad wasn't here, so I had to learn. There was a missing void. I had to learn how to like fucking shave by myself. Like I had to learn how to like talk to girls by my. You know what I mean? Like
my dad wouldn't give a fuck.
Or like driving. My dad didn't fucking teach me how to drive, bro.
No.
Like, he didn't teach me how to ride a bike. None of that
shit. Did anyone teach you how to drive?
A little bit.
Switching the topic a little bit.
A little bit of everybody. A little bit of everybody.
So you did like you got people to teach you?
Yeah. Well, my friend Alexis, he's the one who taught me how to pull out of my driveway. Like backwards.
Yeah.
He was parking and got
like after I crashed like 9 times.
So he taught me how to do that. My mom taught me just pretty much how to drive, and
how to not die, pretty much.
My sister, she gave me tips on like it's weird, but like she gave me tips like when to turn. Like once you're at this, like you shouldn't be turning. So I feel like a little bit of everybody like taught me, but I don't know how to drive. It's a little funny story. I don't know how to drive until after senior year, bro.
Really?
After high school, I don't know how to drive.
Wow.
And I felt embarrassed, bro, because my crush at the time, like, she drove to school in the back, and I was like, I don't stand a fucking chance, man. Like,
you're like, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I borrow your car real quick.
Well, like, I knew how to drive a little. I was already starting, but I didn't know how to drive. I wasn't confident in myself anymore.
Like, she was already drifting. You're really pulling out of your parking lot. No one taught me to drive.
You taught yourself?
I literally just got my mom's keys one day and got in the car because no one was gonna teach me.
You weren't worried about like crashing that shit?
I wasn't, and at the same time I was like, well, fuck it, no one's teaching me. And I just got in the car. I grabbed my mom's keys. I got in the car. I'm glad no one called the cops on me.
Wait, how old?
I think I was. How old was I? With my mom's car, I was 16, 17. With a friend of mine, I started driving at 15. I think I was 15.
Have you ever drove to school?
I never in my life drove to school. And all my high school time, I never got a ride. I would always walk to school.
How far did you live from
Depressing
school?
As fuck, I know. Probably like a mile.
It's not that far, but worse, bro. Like when it's fucking hot as shit.
But I know people that walk miles on end.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't feel too. Like, cause there's times where I had to walk once. Honestly, walk from like my school to my house is probably like 50 minutes to 60 minutes. And that's a pretty far walk, but I always just knew people had it worse. Like, not even just walking, I feel like just like living conditions.
Yeah.
Like, people got it worse than me. So, like, you know, bro, I would literally walk home, but like, you know, I just turned on the AC, bro. I played fucking video games. Like, that was it. Like, I knew some people, like, I don't know, they just had it worse, bro. Like, they just don't have good living conditions.
Yeah, but I remember, like, going back to the driving thing. It was that day I got in the car, and then the next day, which was weird, my mom was like, "Oh, you're gonna drive us today." She never fucking taught me how to drive, and I just.
Bro, she probably had a new. Either she knew.
She was like, "That's 5 gallons that I didn't drive. Where did it go?"
Yeah, she no, bro. Yeah, never mind.
But she's like, "Here, you're gonna drive today." It was me, my mom, and my brother, and they got in the car, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm about to kill them." And so I got in the car, I took off the e-brake, and I turned on the light. It was probably like sundown or something like that. And I was already going to drive, and she's like, "Oh, so what, you're not going to turn your lights?" And I was like, I was getting to that. But I was like already, I was already like, maybe 400 feet away. And I was like, I was getting to that. And I was like, no, you weren't. You just want to know, like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And turning my corner sketchy as fuck, man. My first corner, like, with my mom. Also, I was nervous. I was like, fuck, like, you know, I was nervous.
I still get nervous to this day when I drive my mom around.
And I turned, and I was just like, fuck, this is fucking sketchy. Turning is probably the worst part because you don't know how to time it, you know, how much to turn, when to turn.
Do you ever drive with your mom?
I rarely do. I don't really drive.
Does she ever make comments on you?
My driving?
Yeah.
She said I drive too fast, but...
Does she ever grab onto like that shit?
No. She like close her eyes
that,
the whole
bro.
time.
Literally, we'll fucking leave the house. She'll be like put on a fucking helmet, bubble wrap, all that shit. Like, oh my goodness, shit. I don't even drive crazy with her, but like she swears, like, he did this, he did that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it just gets me pissed, bro. That's why I don't even drive with her. It just
you don't drive at all with her?
No, it's rare. Like, unless we have to, or like mainly like just here, you have the fucking keys, or let's take your car, you're driving. Yeah. Like, fuck that, okay.
No, it's just crazy though with everything.
All right, so last thing, what would you say? Let's go back to what we started about high school. What's this crazy shit you remember doing in high school?
The craziest thing?
Yeah.
The craziest thing. In school or out of school or just in high school?
I don't know. That's a really big topic too. Cause I've done some crazier shit. Fuck it, just end your high school years. Okay, I'll start off one. I'm not gonna get too crazy because I have like a bunch of crazy shit like from senior year, like at parties. But when I barely got into the party scene, do you know what Nas was?
Mm-hmm.
Like the balloons and shit. I never had them, bro.
So it was outside of school?
Yeah, it was outside of the fucking city. It wasn't Rialto. So,
like, I'm not trying to get caught.
It was for a Halloween party, and we went. My friend Alexis, my good friend Alexis, he's the one who kind of brought me to the party scene. Like, he was already popular with everybody. Yeah. And I was like a nobody, bro. But like he just started fucking with me, and so he was like, "Oh, there's a cool party in Rialto. Do you want to come? Like, it's a Halloween party." And I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." So he was very cool. He was very caring of me and everything. Like, he not take one like sip like of alcohol or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wanna see me have fun. So we got beer. Mainly I was just drinking, And then he was like, "Hey, do you want a nose balloon?" And I was like, "I don't know, I never had one." He goes, "Oh, it's cool, but if you don't want to try, that's fine. I'm not trying to peer pressure you." So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take one." So I gave him like my money. He came back with a balloon and everything. And I was like, he was like, "Here you go, try it." And I was like, "Fuck, bro." I was like, "How's it feel?" And he was like, "Drew, just try it." He was like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you." And I don't know why, I just believed him. Like, he was always just trustworthy. And then so I took it, nothing. I didn't feel anything. I was like, "I don't feel anything." He was like, "Try it again." And I took it, and then bro, it just felt like I was like I was still me. I didn't black out or anything. But I just felt like literally like I was high, like I felt like I was fucking high, bro. Like, damn, I was like,
I'm the definition right now.
I'm the definition of being high. Like, I was like, it's fucking tight, bro. Like, this and that. I started taking it, not too crazy, because he warned me. He's like, don't get too crazy, though, because, like, you could black out.
After your, like, 9th balloon.
And then I probably saw, like, 3 balloons that night, but, like, it was just so, I was nervous, bro, but, that was probably, I wouldn't say it was crazy, but it's just something I'm never gonna forget. Like, in my high school year, especially senior year,
a fun day.
It was fun, bro. Like, it was just tight. Like, it was something new, and
it's pretty cool.
That was it. You?
I'm like, mine's just depressing, bro. I didn't do shit.
I got broken up.
I didn't do shit, man.
I didn't do shit.
I went to a couple parties like after, like towards the end of senior year, but it's like it's not anything like crazy or anything like that. Nothing crazy that I could say that not everyone hasn't done. You know, nothing like that. I don't know about high school. I can't really think about anything. Like I said, it's nothing that no one has really done. With fucking, I'm just dragging now. I'm like, I start rethinking. Like, have I even done anything cool at all?
You sound like a bag like, what?
I haven't done shit.
So that's what I was saying.
That one?
Yeah. Nothing.
Probably the one thing I told you, not in high school, but it was what did I say? 6th grade, and one of my friends. No, it was 5th grade. One of my friends had weed on him. It was 5th grade, and one of my friends had weed. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And he put it in his sock.
I don't know my sock. Yes.
Remember the one I told you?
Right, yeah.
And he put it in his sock. And I guess the teacher fucking smelled. He's like, "That's some dank shit." But I need to call someone. And he called someone in, and it was a security, and they brought the K9 in. But before he fucking came in, he just gave it to me. He's like, "Here, fucking hide it for me."
You didn't even agree to it?
I didn't even think about it. I fucking snatched it, and I put it in my sock too. I fucking snatched it because he had just like so many fucking things. Like, it was one more thing, he would have gotten like fucking expelled like from school and everything. It was one more thing. He was known for shit like that. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. And I took it, and then right away I put it in my fucking pants, not my pants, in my sock. And I was just like, I'm a felon now. This is where things change. I was sitting there, and the guy's like, the teacher, he told the security, "Oh, I don't know who, but someone in here," he was like whispering, but I kind of heard him, and he's like, "Someone in here is like, you know," he's pretty much telling him someone has fucking some dank. And the security's like, "Oh, okay, so it's one of you guys in here." And everyone just fucking staring like, what the fuck's going on, you know? Because some people didn't know, but me and him fucking knew what was going on. And the security was like, "All right, the bell's about to ring for lunch, but no one's leaving. I'm gonna check every single one of you."
I would have been like, "I'm fucking hungry."
And I was like, fuck. I was like scared, man. I was fucking scared. And the guy, the teacher, I was cool with him. I was like really, really cool with him. And before, he was talking to the teacher, talking, and then this other teacher came by. No, I was talking to security, and then this other teacher came by, I was talking to him. And the security was talking to this other security, and I went to the teacher, I'm not gonna say his name for legal purposes. And I had told him, "Oh, can I use the restroom?" The restroom was literally right there, right in front of him. Like, you walk out and the restroom would be right there. Yeah. I would walk in the restroom and he can see me walk in the restroom. And I told him, "Can I use the restroom real quick? Like, I really have to use the restroom." I was holding it until the passing period, but since we're gonna have to be in here, he's like, yeah, go for it, just really quick though. And I walked in and I fucking dumped that shit, man.
Bro, you got so fucking lucky.
But it's because I was cool with him. Like, respect your teachers. I say respect your teachers for situations like this. Like, if you ever need them, like, if it was anyone, they'd be like, "No, sit your fucking ass down." Like, they're gonna check everyone. Bro. But he was cool with me. He was like, "All right, yeah, go, but really quick." I would probably get expelled because my brothers were known for that shit. They were known for that. I actually got expelled from that school, all 3 of us, a couple weeks later, because of shit like that.
You got expelled too?
Yeah.
You got expelled?
Which was fucked up because they were like, "All right, you guys, all right, your brothers are known for this. They keep getting expelled. We're just gonna expel you too." So you could, all of you guys can go somewhere else.
Not even like okay, like don't do what they did. Like nah, you know.
No, it was literally like
you're probably a fuck up too. Let's get you.
Nah, you live in the same house. You're going with them.
That's so fucking sad, bro.
But yeah, I remember that shit. That's one thing I won't forget. And I fucking flushed that shit, and I just kept flushing like fuck this, fuck you, fuck this. Yeah. And I fucking ran back inside.
Fucked up, bro. Yeah. Oh shit! What time is it now? Fuck, it's only 12:35 a.m. A.m. not p.m.
A.m.
Ah, man. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy shit.
Fucking crazy. I was in the game early, man.
That was insane. It wasn't really good. It didn't go drag too long. Anything else you want to say?
Respect your teachers.
Respect your teachers.
For situations like this.
If anything I could say. I don't know.
You're like, don't lose your virginity in the restroom.
That's the main thing I've been thinking about, brother. Just don't like lose your virginity. It's just awkward, but you can't really do shit in the bathroom, really. Like, it's just really, like, uncomfortable. It's awkward, also. And you're just kind of like on a time limit. There's so much at stake. Cause, like, honestly, the back of my mind was like, bro, like, what if I get caught? I could get kicked out. You feel me? So I was like, it's not even worth it. Honestly, if you get, like, lose your virginity, like, do it at somebody's house. Like, not even the car. Just do it in the bed. That's all I can think about it, really. That was it? Anything else? No, that was it. Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode of the After Hours with John Adrian, and hope to see you guys soon.